got a 6-pin Abus Pfaffenhain with its beautiful keyway sitting in my vise at the moment. This keyway being so paracentric, I have big problems trying to tension it in a classic way, and I found the best way, in fact, for me to do this comfortably is to use a Sparrow's heavy bar and stick it in the groove at the front. It's a bit unorthodox maybe, but it seems to work for me. So, cycling through the lock, I've got to click on number 6. Another click on number 6. Click on number 3. Then click on number 5. A click and a little movement from number 1. Now I have been inside this lock and I do know that pins number 1 and 6 are relatively standard 2, 3, 4, 5 security pins. So I was looking for a false set from 1 and 6 before I got any further. I'm going to click off 2, click off 3. I hit number 4 and I lost my false set. Number 5 is giving me no join, nothing on 6, nothing on 1, 2, click on 3. Click on 2. Nothing on 5. Now I think number 6 is set nicely. As you can see, my false set is in place. I'm going to try and get this false set a little deeper before I start to work. There we go, click on number 3. And we've got a little deeper in our false set. I'll just show you that maybe. Little touch on number 2. And it opened. So that is an Abus Pfaffenhain 6-pin. And of course what we're going to try and do now is open it up. Got my tools ready for this. Let's hope I don't hurt myself or break anything while we're trying to get it open. I do have the key, of course, it's a shop-bought lock. Okay, it's open quite nicely. Let's see what we get. Number 1, standard. Number 2, standard. Put those in the right order in a minute. Number 3, standard. Number 4 and number 5 are not standard key pins. So we can get a closer look at those. They're both the same. So we can get some focus. Now we've got beveled bottom on the pins. It's on the floor, I'll find that in a minute. Number 4 is exactly the same anyway. Now we've got a beveled bottom on the pin, and we can see it's got some kind of strange, don't know what kind of thing going on at the bottom there with the beveled end. It's like some kind of ball bearing or something in the bottom, I'm not quite sure what that's about. The other one that just went pinging across the room, I'll get that back in a minute. So, that's what's in the key pins. Let's have a look and see what we've got for drivers. Driver number 1, as we said, was standard, stainless steel. Driver number 2 is a crazy. Can we get a focus on that or not? No, we'll have a look in a minute. Driver number 2 is a crazy spool with beveled ends. Driver number 3 is exactly the same. Driver number 4 is quite a standard commercial spool, of course. Driver number 5 is also a standard spool. And driver number 6, let it ping out, is a barrel pin, I think that's called, with 2 serrations. So let's put that down. The springs are all pretty standard. Long brass springs that gave us that great tension. Let's try and get a close-up on that. Excuse the focus, we're going to lose it. I think you can probably see that, yeah. So as we said, key pins, long standards 1, 2 and 3. Then we've got mad beveled stuff going on for 4 and 5. Number 5 is of course on the other side of the room as we speak. And number 6 was a standard. And then for the drivers we've got a standard in number 1. Beveled spools or T-pin spools in 2 and 3. Normal spools in 4 and 5. And we've got a barrel pin in number 6. So we've got some quite funky pinning going on in that Abus Pfaffenhain. Thank you very much.